So now that our summer transfer window is practically finished and we're about to start the new season, I'm going to be ranking every single player that we have signed in the summer. Starting off with defense, I'm gonna go with Dumfries. I think he's been a really good signing for only 20 million euros. I don't think he can get a better backup right back than that. So for him, I'm gonna rate a 9 out of 10. He's still pretty good. Yeah, he's a little on the older side, but so is Carvajal, and we kept him for another year even after his ACL injury. So he can give us a good few years as a backup for Trent, but obviously Trent's still going to be starting. But as a backup, 20 million euros for a player like Dumfries, who especially had a very good game against Barcelona about 2 seasons ago. I'm going to give the rating about an 8.5 out of 10. Up next is Kanate. I don't think he's a good player. Obviously, we've seen that especially with last season, costing Liverpool so much, making so many mistakes, being a bozo day week in and week out. But he was on a free, and we all know Perez likes free transfers, so I think that's the only reason why we got him. I would have preferred literally 100 other defenders other than Kanate, but at least it gives us more center back depth. But for his quality, he's not really Real Madrid quality, if I'm being honest. Maybe he'll have a comeback season. I don't know. Hopefully, obviously. But for now, I'm gonna rate him probably like a 5 out of 10 because we could have signed so many better defenders. And then on the left side, Kukurea, obviously one of the best left backs in the world, had a very good World Cup, and he's always been, I think, in my opinion, a top three left back for like the last 2 years. Um, and him and Vinny both on the left side, that would is just going to be chaos. And obviously, he's a super good defender. Not much to offer going forward, but we already have Trent, who does offer a lot going forward. So we don't need two offensive fullbacks. So I'm very happy with Kukurea. Obviously, one of the best left backs in the world, and for only 55 million euros, it was a steal. I'm probably going to rate him a 9 out of 10. I don't see anything else wrong with this transfer, really. Then on the midfield, sadly, we only signed one, and it's not really the one we all wanted. Bernardo Silva. Obviously, we could have signed probably 100 different other midfielders that we needed, and he's not the profile that we needed. But he has had a pretty good preseason. He's given me some hope. He's not scared of the ball like Chouameni or Valverde are. So I think he will be a starter. Because I don't see a world where Jose Mourinho would want to pivot up Valverde and Chouameni. We all know how that is. Never want to see that again in my life. So he does give me some hope. Obviously, any midfielder is better than no midfielder. I would probably rate him a 7 out of 10 just because he's looked good. He's given us some hope. Like he's not scared of the ball, and he was a free transfer. But again, so many other midfielders we could have signed, and sadly, we only signed one, and it was Bernardo Silva. Now, obviously, in attack, first is Carlos Espy. Um, it's not a signing that we needed. Let's be honest. Like he is pretty good. He's that Joselu type striker where he comes off the bench and gives us some really good minutes, maybe last minute goals. But in terms of the striker position, we already have Mbappe and Endrick. I don't know why Endrick is not trusted. I don't know why he's not given the opportunities. I thought this season he would have been getting minutes every single game, him coming off the bench. But now it looks like it's Carlos Espy that's going to be coming off the bench and doing those late minute runs. But he's young, he's promising, he's really good. His finishing is really good. He actually can head a ball. None of the forwards that we have on our team can head a ball, at least from last season. So I mean, I would rate it probably like a 7 out of 10, just because we have Endrick and we didn't need him really. I think we only signed him because he was cheap and it was a Barcelona target, so he didn't go to and so he wouldn't go to Barcelona, and we just got him instead. But he is like very promising, so I'm not mad about his signing. I just think we could have used that space where we sold Gonzalo Garcia to sign a midfielder instead and trust in Endrick because I trust in Endrick. I think he's really good, especially coming off the bench. But we'll see. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I hope he does prove me wrong. And last but certainly not the least is Yan Diomande. Obviously, a very good player. He's very young. He's going to give us so many good years, and there is absolutely no doubt about that quality. But the thing that makes me most excited about him is that right wing depth that we needed. Or not depth, but that coverage that we needed on the right side. Last season, we were playing most of our games with a front two of Vinny and Mbappe. We had absolutely no right wingers to play. And the only right winger that could have played is Rodrigo, and he got injured so much, and obviously his ACL injury, and he wasn't really that good. I think he went like 30 plus games without scoring a single goal. So having a player of his quality on the right definitely gives a lot of balance on our right side, where we had very little balance there last season. And I think him paired with Trent is going to be movies to be made. So his signing, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10. I don't see like how I don't see one con to the signing other than the fact that he was 140 million. But I mean, it's not my money. I don't care how much we spent for him. The fact of the matter is, we got him, and he's here, and he's going to give us a very, very good season. I can tell because not only has he already said he's going to fight for his life for Jose Mourinho, he's coming into Real Madrid going 2 seasons trophyless, so he's going to want to prove himself. So I think he's going to have a very good season. Overall summer transfer window rating, I would probably give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10, just for the fact that one, we could have signed a way better defender, and we could have signed another defender. We probably needed two center backs instead of one, and we definitely could have used more than one midfield signing also. And even if we didn't sign Bernardo Silva, and if we only signed one midfielder, it could have been way better than Bernardo Silva. Let's be real. And just the fact that we didn't need Carlos SB, like we already have it, Endrick on the bench, and we sold Gonzalo Garcia. That space could have been used for a midfielder, but we decided to sign a striker. But hey, I'm very happy with the players that we have. Um, well, actually, not very happy, but it was an okay transfer window. I just the fact that we're about to go 3 summer transfer windows without signing the midfielder, the profile in the midfield that we needed, it irks my soul. It really does. But and honestly, Diomande and Cucurella are really shooting this transfer window up. If we haven't signed them, I would probably give this like a 4 or 5. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these ratings. What would you rate this summer transfer window? And I will probably be making another video about each player and what I expect from them next season and how I currently rate.